Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? This is a quick THORnews weather update plus rant because over the course of the day I pulled like every national weather video I could find, and none of them mentioned possible flooding in Houston. Now, let me go out of the way and say BPearthwatch was like, hey dudes, watch the water vapor in the Gulf. Nobody's talking about it, but there's a lot of water vapor in the Gulf. So for all those people who hate on BP, and I'm always like, dude, I like BP. We all make mistakes. But overall, the guy puts out good information in my mind. That doesn't count any of the political crap, because if you know me, I don't believe in either political party in any way, shape, or form. And I don't think there is any evidence that either political party is good or does good for the United States. Also, I think I'm still, I don't know, man. Like, in times like these when the media is trying to get you to hate your brother, your sister, your coworker, your church-going members, your neighbor, based on race, religion, creed, sexuality, sports team, whatever the hell, man, that they're literally trying to drive you insane. And they're literally trying to just make you angry and mad. So, like, you go to work, angry. Come home, you're watching the TV or get on the internet and you're angry, so you're just angry all the time. And the truth of the matter is, what we've always been in is a culture war, a class war. So it is literally the richest, first the rich, the middle class, and the poor. But they don't want you to be like, hey, how are people making $1 trillion when I'm making $10 an hour? So they get us to fight each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant on that. Main thing of this was I didn't really see anything that said, hey, Houston, Austin, Texas, you might be getting flooding. And my phone keeps popping off going, hey, dude, you got a flood alert. So this is mainly to the people in Texas, like Austin. Maybe hopefully your local channels covered it. But I'm just saying, the weather's been weird, and this is one of those storms that kind of moves left, right, west, east. It grows. So I don't know what it's going to do. Just giving everybody a heads up, man. You know, I mean, it's weird. Due to this one video, can I rant a little? Well, let's look at the stuff first. And those who don't want to listen to me rant can go. Well, you can go whenever, man. It's YouTube, you know? So yeah, this is the water vapor. And we've got our hurricane, which is officially a hurricane now. Dora, the Explorer. And they say she's going to just go out west, but right now it looks like she's going more northwest. But as you can see, we still have a giant moisture stream in the entire Gulf area there. So yeah, the whole thing is wet, and Mexico's been getting pounded with tons of rain. And so this is just something we're gonna keep our eye on. Or you don't have to, man. If you're nowhere near Texas or the Gulf Coast, that's fine. Say some pizza. Man, I want to get in shape, but I don't know. Every time I try. So whatever. Okay, so this is another water vapor map, I believe. Now, wow, look at the hurricane there. And the water vapor map, that looks massive. And you know, well, I start to rant. Oh, one other thing. Let's go over here real quick. So, for all the reports, and they were mostly saying that the weather's been pretty decent for the day. And that I believe, for most people. But I'm looking at this map here, and overall, there's a lot of rain on that map. See that the green is actual rain. And so there's a lot of rain on this map. Why must you suck so bad? Okay, so should everybody kind of stay aware? I know the reports I've seen say that we'll start to get some more bad, severe weather Wednesday and Thursday. It is now almost Tuesday. So I'm just keeping you guys updated. Okay, now I'm probably going to start ranting a little, if you don't mind. So you can go ahead and take off if you don't want to hear me rant. Well, we'll look at some of the Go 16. This is the hurricane that we're talking about, Dora, the Explorer. Don't look into the eye, or the eye will look back into you. All right, so, you know, I don't know. I try to cover a storm, and as you guys know, I did a whole rant video on it. And I just try to say, hey, everybody stay weather aware. These are the areas that might flood, possibly flood. Watch out for worst case scenario. And collectively, we're losing a lot of infrastructure in the United States. Okay, so I know on this video where I said, I have never seen a storm like this before. I was talking about the the size of it and the scope of it, it goes, it went pretty much covered the entire northern hemisphere. And I got a lot of people arguing, like this guy, like, you're idiots for believing this. And this guy's saying every single thing I do on my channel is just pure conspiracy. And it's like, okay, dude, first of all, the storm flooded Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Michigan, Ohio. He's like, oh, it's normal peak flood season for the Gulf. I'm like, dude, I've lived in Texas for 30 years. I've never seen as much flooding like this in weather across the board. And the thing is, I don't mean to insult people, but come on, people, you're just not that smart in some areas. Not everybody, but the people who need to prove how smart they are. Okay, let's break down this for a second. It says, I have never seen a weather system like this tropical storm Cindy before. And then people are arguing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, you're totally wrong. Oh, you're a liar. Oh, what idiot believes this? And it's like, do you guys even understand words, man? It's like me saying, I've never tasted a chocolate ice cream like this before. And you're like, oh, you're a liar. You don't know what you're talking about. Dude, it is my opinion, okay? It's like an editorial saying, I have never seen a storm of this nature. And the triple water spouts off of the Mississippi, we had I haven't seen that before. And the guy's like, oh, that's normal. Dude, you don't even... Oh. So, I'm just saying, like, because the world is becoming more unstable and more unhappy, but standing on a stage, trying to help people, I get the reverse, like, definitely there are tons of great people, very supportive, very awesome. The Astonishers, Asteroid Fight Club, American Bicycle Club, but, I'm just saying that it's very frustrating at this point, because the more the world falls apart, the more angry human beings I get to show up at my channel who are just like, you are evil, you're the devil, you're the Antichrist because you're lying to people about weather. And I'm like, oh, first of all, it's an opinion, man. You know what an opinion is? It's like I'm saying, if I say, hey dude, I have never seen a storm like this, that's technically a fact. As long as, I'm being honest, and I am. I would have made like 10, 11 videos on it if it was a boring storm that wasn't going to affect anybody. And so, I don't know. That's what I'm dealing with. It's like, gosh dang, how did we get to the point where everybody's opinion to themselves is a total fact? Like, I'm not presenting my opinion as the absolute fact. Like, everybody has to believe this. I'm just saying this is what I believe, and I'm showing you, and I'm telling you why. And I still get tons of people on there, like, just being rude and insulting me and insulting anybody who's part of my channel. So these are just frustrating times. So I'm trying to maintain a little bit of sanity, but it gets harder every day. And I'm trying to have fun, a good summer. I appreciate all those who are trying to help. I'm saying, it's America right now, man. It's a crappy place. It's a bit of a shit show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like the other day I was trying to explain to Trump supporters how if you have 200 or 300% rainfall rates, it's going to be very, very hard to build a wall in Mexico. And also, if you consider the fact that a lot of parts of Mexico and Guatemala and a lot of South America, like, dude, they're getting hit by mudslides, floods, like, they're having a drug cartel war going on. So, I don't know. It's like we're picking on people we should have compassion for. In my opinion, as a Christian who cares about people over money and possessions. And so, this is my rant. Maybe I'll rant too many times and all 40,000 of my people will leave me. And that's fine, because no matter what, I just have to be honest, and I have to tell you how I feel, whether you agree with it or not. This is my personal opinion, and that's just what it is. So, overall, here you go. Just a tiny little, keep an eye out for the flooding going on in Houston, in Texas and the Gulf area, there definitely looked like there was still a bunch of moisture near a lot of our flooding areas in the Gulf. I mean, all the reports I was looking at, none of them said, hey, Texas, you're getting a bunch of rain, or any rain. And hey, Louisiana, you've had a lot of rain, you're going to get some rain. Like, none of them had reported that. So that's the main reason I did this quick video. Quick, 10 minutes. All right. Anyway, I got some space videos that I'm working on, and hopefully I can get those done by tomorrow. But, you know, I don't know. I've been always, you know, trying to be nice and considerate and rise above it all. And I'll still try to do that. But at this point, man, I don't know. I'm tired of taking punches. Tired of playing defense. Sometimes I really want to go on offense. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Peace out. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon.